What's up everybody, this is Ruben with Tools of Freedom, and today I have a penetration video. I'm going to be shooting paper. I got a total of 5,000 pages of paper, and I'm going to be working my way up from 22 long rifle all the way to 50 BMG. And here is the paper all stacked up. This is a lot of paper right here. 10 packs of 500 pages each pack. And hopefully we can get through everything, but that's a lot of paper. And first up is going to be 22 long rifle out of my Ruger 1022. I only have one round in, and now I'm about to shoot it. I'm going to be shooting from pretty close, and it's on fire. And here we go. Baby round. I am pretty sure that did not make it through not even one pack of paper. We're only going to check the first one, and no exit. We have the 22 somewhere in there. And next up is 9mm out of this Walther PPX. Once again, from pretty much point blank range. And empty. So here, this is the 22, this is the 9, and the 9 made it through one pack, but not into the second. I mean, it didn't make it past 2 packs. So, ooh, it actually didn't even make it all the way through, I think. I think this is the round right here. That's actually really cool. It's flattened out. All right, let me get it out because this is really cool. And I thought I could get it out without a problem, but it's really stuck in there. And if I really try and get it out, it's gonna mess up everything. So I'm just gonna leave it in there. We can get it later. And next up is 45 ACP of my Ruger SR 1911. I'm trying to shoot somewhere else now. All right, that was pretty low. I need to spread all these shots throughout all the paper. So here is the 45 ACP. And let's see if it made it through one page. Nope, it didn't. It didn't make it through the first stack. This is still the 9mm right here. But then I can see kind of like how it bulged up. I can pretty much feel the round here. It's somewhere here. It ripped the packaging, but did not make it through. And next up is 40 Smith & Wesson out of my Smith & Wesson M&P. And we're empty. Now let's check it out. So once again, this is 22, 9, 45, and 40 Smith & Wesson. Let's see if the 40 still didn't make it through. At least until the last pages, like the 9 did. The round is stuck right there. Nothing on the 45 and 40. And next up is 10mm out of my Springfield XDM10. All right, empty. Let's check it out. And here is that new shot, 10mm right there. I think this made it through. Oh, that's sick. This is pretty sick right here. The round is right there, so that's very hot. Yeah, that's burning hot. Made it a little bit further than 9mm, but didn't really punch all the way through to the second stack. It damaged the paper, but I mean the round is still stuck on the first one, and that's what we're gonna go with. This paper is holding up pretty good. And next up is 357 Magnum out of my Taurus tracker. This is actually the first time I'm going to be shooting this, so this is very exciting. That was right next to the, which one was that? I think that's a 40, yeah. This is where we hit right here. So once again, 22, 9, 45, 40, 10, and now we have 357 Magnum right here. And that 357 made it just as far as a 10 millimeter. But then I do want to point out that this 357, it's soft tip. Just the very tip is soft tip, but it's still looking good. Let's look at this second package. It's looking pretty damaged right now, but the first one's still holding up for now. And next up is going to be my Smith & Wesson 500. I'm going to skip 50 AE just because those rounds are really expensive and I'm running low. So it's going to be Smith & Wesson 500. Well, that knocked a lot of paper down. I had a lot of force. And here we have the Smith & Wesson 500 hole. Yep, that punched right through. Made a big mess. And let's see if it made it past the second stack. Nope, but I feel a bulge right here. Nope, not that kind of bulge. Just a bullet bulge. But it knocked down a lot of the paper on this table just from the sheer force of it. And now we're going to be moving into the rifle rounds. We're going to start with 5.56 green tip just to give it a better shot of making it through as many as possible. Out of my Celtic RDB, I do have a suppressor on this. I don't shoot this quite often, so just to change it up a little bit. Whip it on fire. All right. Trying to keep all the shots as tight as possible, and this is the 5.56 right here. I do see some of the jacket right here. That is definitely 5.56 jacket, but I know the paper is all messed up. But here we finally have it made it through the second and into the third. As you can see right here, but it did not make it past the third one. And it looks like the round is actually stuck right there. That looked pretty good. Green tip 5.56 did not disappoint. And next up is 300 Blackout. This is actually my first time shooting this. I just finished building it. I do have a brace on here, and I do have a stock adapter to fold the stock. Really cool little pistol. I have an 8.5 inch barrel on this, and I will be shooting subsonic round. This is Hornady 208 grain. I'm very excited for this one. All right, let's go for somewhere new now. All right, let's look at that one. Oh, by the looks of it, it came out on the side. So this is where I hit with the 300 Blackout right there. But then, oh my, wow. It destroyed a lot of paper. It didn't come out through the side, but I think we're gonna have to put this all the way in the back now. This first stack of paper is just all destroyed. And the 300 Blackout stopped on the second pack of paper. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. This is taking plenty of punishment. So we're gonna put it all the way in the back for the heavier hitting rounds. And next up is probably my favorite semi-automatic rifle. I just love AKs. I'll take an AK over an AR any day, any day. 7.62x39. And oh, that was beautiful, beautiful. Let's put it on safe. And now we're gonna take a look at the shot right here. This is where I hit. clean pass-through. The only clean pass-through on this stack of paper. And yep, we made it through the first one, into the second, and into the third, and we stopped on the third one once again, just like the 5.56 green tip. So 7.62 and 39 by 39 and 5.56 green tip are the only ones that have made it into 3 different stacks of paper. And next up is 308. This is the only 308 gun I have. I know a lot of you complain about it, saying that I should be firing out of a AR platform or something that has a shorter barrel. Be my guest. Let me borrow that gun. Gift me that gun, or give me the funds to buy it. I'm doing what I can. I have a job just like you and everybody else. I don't make a lot of money, and I do this for fun. I enjoy it, and this is for you to watch. So I appreciate my content. 308 versus paper. All right, now we're gonna make it through a little more, I think. This is where I have the 308 shot. So made it through one. Still a very clean pass through. That's a good sign that we're gonna make it a little further. Second pack, another clean pass through. Third pack, and it went through, and we stopped on the fourth. All right, we're getting better at this, slightly better. And next up is 4570 out of my Henry 4570. I have Winchester ballistic tip. This is kind of like a plastic tip with, I think it's kind of like a hollow point. It expands like a hollow point from what I understand. And here we go. Oh, beautiful. And this is what the plastic tip does. It scatters all the plastic everywhere, and this is where I hit. All right, let's make a count now. One, nasty. This one, that looks pretty bad. Two, and I think it stopped on 2, but that's only because it's an expanding bullet. But just look at the sheer damage on this. And I don't think it went through this. Doesn't look like I have an exit hole. But then it just had so much force coming into it that it still ripped some of that paper right there. Amazing. I love 4570. And next up is 12 gauge slugs out of my Remington 870. There we go. Didn't want to go in. Now this is going to make a big mess. 1 ounce slug. Let's put it on fire. Oh. That's a big hole. That is a massive hole. Just for comparison, here we have the 4570, which has made the biggest hole so far until this. That is your 12 gauge. I can stick my finger through, and now I'm stuck. But all right, let's see. We made it past the first one into the second, and it stopped on the second. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is pretty cool. Let's see what I have here. I have the plastic shell, and the slug is right here. This is hot. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it out real quick. And this right here was what I was able to get out. Still pretty warm. That's part of the slug right there. I don't know what happened to the rest, and I'm not digging through it. And next up is 300 Winchester short Magnum out of my Browning A-bolt. It's getting really hot. It's 8:42 in the morning right now in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's getting hot. I came out early just to try and avoid the heat, but hasn't working so far. And oh. That should have made it the furthest so far. And it knocked the first one down. Now we're gonna look at this. Pretty sure this is the hole. This is all messed up. So made it 1, 2, 2. Actually, no, it stopped on 3. That's strange. Maybe it's just the round. It's a nosler trophy grade. I do think it's a soft tip, but we stopped on the 3rd one. And next up is 338 lapua out of my Savage 110 Precision. Gonna aim somewhere on the top left corner just so we can identify on the further ones. And here we go. Whoa, what happened? Let me see, I think I got some type of malfunction. I'm on fire, but it didn't want to shoot. There we go. That's more like it. I think the bolt wasn't completely closed. And this is where I came in. Brand new, clean hole. Exit is looking all kinds of nasty. Into the 2nd. And into the 3rd. And we stopped on the 3rd. And the round is right here, and it's burning hot. I touched it, I made a mistake, I'm not doing it again. Stopped on the 3rd. So 308 right now is winning. I don't know what's going on with those 308 rounds, that they just have so much power. And next up is 50 BMG out of my Serbu RN50. I already have the round in the chamber because that's a whole process. Now, let's rip it. If this doesn't make it further than that 308, it's going to be a huge disappointment. Rifle on fire, and 3, 2, 1. All right. That's more like it. Let's set her down. I can already see that we did not make it through everything. So this is where I came in with that 50 BMG. Or maybe it went off to the side because I started a little more centered than on the 2nd pack. So that's 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one, it ripped through the whole side. Didn't make it through the last page, as we can see right here. So that's 5th, and then it damaged some of the 7th pack. Once it was flying out, it tumbled so much that it went out to the side, and here we have only one package of paper that is untouched. Just the sleeve on the outside is ripped from all the 4s, but so that 50 BMG made it through 5. We'll just call it that it did. It was going off to the side, and I'm sure it would have made it all the way through if it kept on going straight, because it did some decent damage to this one once it was already outside. That's a lot of paper for 50 BMG full metal jacket. Pretty much everything I have versus paper, all the way from 22 long rifle to 50 BMG. That was surprising. I thought the 50 was going to make it a little further, but then we all know 50 BMG likes to tumble through things once it's going in, but it still made it really far. That was super fun. That was a lot of work bringing all those toys out here. And if you like it, please hit like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas of what to shoot with a 50 BMG that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, I'll be happy to do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.